generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's that time again for the month where we go ahead and take a look at what is available for the PlayStation Plus monthly games that you can claim. So if you aren't aware of what this is, there are games every month that you can, if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you can claim them so that as long as you have the subscription, you can play them whenever you want. As in they won't go away. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to take a look at what is this month's games, and we're going to read through the descriptions. The ones that I've heard about in the past, I'll give my opinion there, or if they're ones I've never heard of or haven't played, we'll just kind of go through the description and see what we got. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we can see here we got PlayStation Plus monthly games for May. It says Ark Survival Ascended, Balatro, and Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. I'm assuming that's Warhammer 40K, because K means thousand. Um, I know one of my favorite YouTubers is obsessed with Warhammer 40K, so it makes me wonder if that has anything to do with it. But our first game to take a look at is Ark Survival Ascended. This is for PS5, so no dual entitlement. Usually that means it's not for the PS4 anyways. So it says, are you ready to form a tribe, tame and breed hundreds of species of dinosaurs and other primeval creatures? Explore, craft, build, and fight your way to the top of the food chain. Your new world awaits in this survival sim, reimagined from the ground up with Unreal Engine 5, with high-end graphic features, advanced physics systems, and quality of life revamps in every area. Ark Survival Ascended includes access to all of Ark's worlds, including Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Ark Genesis Part 1, Ark Genesis Part 2, and more. The game supports public online multiplayer for up to 70 players, private session multiplayer for up to 8 players, and local split screen for 2 players. Wow, this sounds kind of cool. I have never played an Ark game before, but this idea that you're basically taming dinosaurs and going at it against each other, that sounds awesome. So with this being a free game, this is definitely a cool one to check out, in my opinion, or at least try, especially since it's free. So I might be doing that, not gonna lie. Taming dinosaurs, attacking each other, 70 players, which is probably 35 on 35. That sounds amazing. And I guess I don't quite understand because I haven't played the game before if it like is this a bunch of maps that have been released throughout the game's life? Like is this a live service game that now that they need more subscribers, they put it here so that we get an influx of players? I don't know, but based on reading it, there's a chance that that's what's going on. Um, Makes me wonder if there's any single player components. I'd have to check that out. Definitely the most anticipated of all of these games is Balatro. This game is the game that basically got like Game of the Year, and it also got some attention for being rated M because some of the things in it have to do with, poker, which I completely disagree that it should be rated M. There's no way. There's other games with that idea in mind that should definitely be rated M if that's the new standard that we're doing. But it's really cool that we're basically getting a Game of the Year game. I mean, just from last year. So If you are not aware of what this game is, it says in this poker-inspired roguelike deck builder, it's all creating powerful synergies and winning big. Play illegal poker hands, discover game-changing jokers, and trigger outrageous combos in this roguelike strategy experience. Combine valid poker hands with unique joker cards in order to create varied synergies and builds. Earn enough chips to beat devious blinds, all while uncovering hidden bonus hands and decks as you progress. You're going to need every edge you can get in order to reach the boss blind, beat the final ante, and secure victory. So I've never played this game before, but I do like card games, and I've heard a lot of people talking good things about this game. Honestly, I haven't heard one bad thing. So I think this will be a great one to check out amongst the three of the games that I saw that are going to be dropping, for a PlayStation Plus. This is probably the one that is, the main headline. I'm kind of surprised, here at the top. I'm surprised it's not the like front and center piece that we got going on as opposed to Ark, but maybe Ark is that much better. I have no idea. All right, so our last one that we got is Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. This is dual entitlement for PS5 and PS4. It says load up your bolt gun and plunge into battle head first. Experience a perfect blend of Warhammer 40,000 classic frenetic first-person shooter gameplay and the stylish visuals of your favorite 90s retro shooters. Play a battle-hardened space marine on a perilous mission across the galaxy as they battle against the Chaos Space Marines and Daemons of Chaos. Inglorious boomer shooter style, unleash your devastating Space Marine arsenal as you blast through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood. Run, jump, and charge across huge levels to shoot, shred, and slice the worst heretics across the galaxy. I don't know. This sounds like Doom to me, honestly. If it's a 90s retro shooter and it's first person shooter, that's kind of what it sounds like. Uh, I know the channel that I watch that talks a lot about Warhammer, the Angry Joe Show. They always talk about the miniatures, and this does not sound like a miniatures game by any means. Um, or maybe I'm completely wrong. Who knows? I will say, hopefully, you got to claim the games from last month. I will say that April probably was a way, way better month as far as the content, unless you want to say Balatro is better than all these games combined because I know RoboCop is really good. Texas Chainsaw is a lot of fun, especially if you play with friends. And I've heard really good things about Digimon. So hopefully you've gotten all those games in your collection. So the three games that we got, Warhammer, 40,000 Bolt Gun, Balatro, and Ark Survival Ascended. So of these three games, which is the one that I would want to dive into first, I would probably say Balatro just because it's a game that I can sit down, I can even play it on my portal and it wouldn't be, too crazy on there. Although I will say Ark Survival Ascended does sound like a really, really cool game. Doing those online matches and then taming dinosaurs and duking it out. It just sounds really cool. So I do think we got a good group of games for the month. I do look forward to what we get in June. And if you are also looking forward to it, make sure to stop back here so that we can talk about the new games. And the way you can do that is by subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. Drop us a like if you like the video and drop us a comment letting us know of these three games, which one is your favorite? Which one would you recommend? And if you've played any, what are your thoughts on them? And then, as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.